One love, mad Sam Wicked Dread here. Big up to all my followers in this world. Now, this topic is about Transport for London, TFL, in London, UK, and its arguments with diplomats and on payment fees for like the Dartford Tunnel and the congestion charge, etc., where the various governments all over the world keep saying it's a tax, it's not a parking thing. And the British public, I'm going to say it again, are such ignoramus jackasses, right? They keep voting for Labour, Conservative and Lib Dems because they cannot see that these things are actually not in the interest. When last has any of you idiots driving to central London to see the congestion, how bad it is, not because of the cars going in there, it's because they have narrowed the roads. Take along the embankment going into Westminster. It has literally quadrupled. Right? Let's take along the coming towards Westminster when the so-called cycle lane is bigger than a normal lane for cars. Go to France, go to Germany, go to Belgium. They have cycle lanes and it works. But it's not as stupid like ours are and laid out like ours are. You see, you listen to these people saying, well, vote for me for mayor because knife crime is bad. Where we all know that is that. They didn't tell us what you're going to do about it. You know, or we're going to put more police on the street. Well, you put more police street on the where? Why? Have you not noticed every time one police go to stop one car, there's about 10 of them? There's about 5 cars and a van load, about 6 of them in there to stop one car, to check your driver's license. You see, you need to think. I've just had a visitor here in the UK, right? An elderly gentleman. I'm not going to call his name. I've had visitors here from America, again, last year, this year, and all over the world. Switzerland, Italy, Romania, Poland, Spain, and India. And they all says, we British people must be the stupidest, ignorant people they ever come across in their life to allow the government to just do things and don't protest. And by protest, I don't mean go and burn down the place. I mean just say, you know what? We're not having this no more. You either change this, we are effective immediately. You don't need a long consultation and debate. And you either change this within the next 30 days or we, the public, are going to shut you down. In other words, we ain't driving the bus, we ain't driving the train. Simple. So if you say you're not driving the buses, you're not driving the trains, and everything's shut down for 3 days straight, right? Do like what they do in Europe. Nothing runs. No buses, no taxis, no trains. Stop being selfish and talk about, well, I'm going to lose a day's pay. But you're going to gain more than a day's pay in the long run. Simple. It's not rocket science. Reduce corporation tax by 15%. Reduce VAT back to 15%. Minimum wage effective, right, from the 1st of April 2020 is £12 an hour. Okay? Increase the threshold from 12,000 to the first, 15,000 for taxable income. Cut out this rubbish about self-employment with CSCS and corporations milking the public. You work for a corporation, you get paid a salary with benefits. Your benefits include this. There's no 0-hour contracts. None of that rubbish. If the company don't like it, you tell them. You don't do it, we're going to slap you with an increase in thing. And if they try to go to the court, it goes, no. That is the law of the land and we're going to need to stop this rubbish. If you're here to exploit the people and the country, not having it. What they're going to do? Run away? You seize their property and their assets. You British people. And this is from people, professional people, business people, lawyers, doctors, investors. I've come across them all. Friends and family and strangers. And they just laugh and says, you British people are idiots, ignoramus, stupid, to allow the government to manipulate and extort and use things like, oh, knife crime is bad, so you need to vote for so we can get more police. And then when he goes down the road, they say to me, he, she, young and old, black and white, Indian, they say, but where's the police? And when they see the police pull up a car, they go, why is there so much police? What happened? I says they just checking the car for like road tax insurance and certificate of fitness. And they went, what, you need 6, 7, 8 police just to check one car? This is my point. You ignoramus people. And worse still, my own black ones. Big up Mad Sam Wicked Dread. Start telling these people to take your councillors out of power now. Not an election, but immediately. Start writing letters of protest. State why you want it, how you want it, when you want it. And if you don't do it, we're going to shut the country down. Okay? Lastly, your prime minister, like America, should be elected by the people, not the political party who wins. Number 2, you have a set date every 4 years for your elections. A set date. In America, it's November, every 4 years. You can't change that. Story done. You cannot serve more than 2 terms. And you cannot just call an election like that because, oh, I'm high in the polls. So, wake up, people. Time to change. This is 2020, new century. Bring it on. Mad Sam Wicked Dread here. Love you all.